Hello everybody, this is Save the Penguin 9 and I'm Harry Lou on YouTube, but I'm normally Save the Penguin 9 on my games. Yeah, so today I'll be doing a Let's Play thingy on Kerbal Space Program. Sorry guys, yeah, it's demo, okay, so yeah, don't get too excited. I'm be playing Kerbal Space Program demo. And I'll be doing a simple orbit and landing, and I'll go through some of my rockets too, so yeah, hope you enjoy. Yeah, I quite like Kerbal Space Program. It's basically a game. It's a space program simulator, and it's pretty good. And the demo is free, so I'll have the link in the description. Okay, let's get started. Loading. So for the people here who like downloading free stuff, high five, yeah, because people who only get free stuff are awesome. Like me. All the games I have are free, except Minecraft. That's the only thing. Yeah, so this is Kerbal Space Program. I'm sorry, I don't have its sound up. I think I change its sound. Audio. 100%. Yeah, I should be able to hear it. Yeah, you should. Okay, so there's training, scenarios, and your usual sandbox. In training, yeah, it basically teaches you construction basics, flight basics, orbiting, 101, which teaches you about orbiting, and to the Mun. It teaches you how to get to the Mun, but doesn't actually teach you how to land. It just teaches you how to orbit. So in the game I've gotten to the Mun before, or the Moon actually. I'm not sure, is it Mun or Moon? I'm not sure. Anyways, so, and the scenario is, yeah, you're put in a scenario. Actually, I might just play this. So EVA in Kerbin orbit, so in this scenario, Jebediah Kerbin is an astronaut and he is out of his ship and he needs to get back to it. So, gonna play this scenario just to start off. Let's go. Just to start off. Loading. Yeah, as you can tell, I have a Mac, so it has the rainbow wheel. Okay, so there he is. Where's the ship? Where's the effing ship? Oh man, that's easy. Getting back to this ship. Okay. Get steady. Okay, so when you're in EVA, you have a jetpack sort of thing. So to activate it, you press R, and then to move around, D moves you to the left, and A moves you to the right, like I am now. S moves you backwards, W moves you forwards, Shift moves you upwards, and Control moves you downwards. So yeah, and yeah, I'm on like free camera right now. Oh fuck. Okay, let's get back. Oh, okay, there it is. And when you get to the, like that, you see those ladders? Yeah, press F. Okay. Yep, see? It says F grab. There, okay. Damn it. Okay, now. Come on. Okay, I finally grabbed on. F to board. Well, I've boarded. So yeah, this is a scenario that's being completed. Press M to go to the map, and there should be an orbital map. Let's see. Okay, you probably don't know what I'm doing right now. You don't need to teach you about all these things when I actually do it. I was planning on going to the moon, but it's really hard. It's not hard, but yeah, it's pretty challenging. So I don't want to screw up, so I'll only be doing an orbit. Sorry if you're not convinced. Okay, so I'll first go to the vehicle assembly building. I'm very sorry, I didn't show you what all the buildings were. That's the space plane hangar, that is the vehicle assembly building, tracking station, and the launch pad. In the space plane hangar, you build space planes, and jet planes and stuff, rocket planes. And you can only go to that in the full version, like that sign said. That's a tracking station. I'm gonna go to the tracking station. It shows you all the flights that are currently in progress. See, that's the flight that's already finished, but somehow it still shows it. I don't know. And see, I've got lots of space junk. Lots. Space junk. So I'll just show you. Yeah, I got a piece of space junk in the moon. And we got space junk orbiting the sun. Well, the sun's called Kerbal, but yeah. And you think that's the Earth, that's in this game is called Kerbin. And all the little people are called Kerbals. So yeah, just to let you know. So I'm gonna exit. Okay, so to build your rockets, you go to the vehicle assembly building, which I'm going to right now. Okay, so let's review. I have made plenty of prototypes, and yeah. So, the basics. You basically need a module. For demo, there's only one module, which is the this one. It's like the MK pod module thingy. I forgot what it's called. So yeah, and after that, you need fuel. And okay, so sorry, my mum just interrupted me. Fuel tank, add it down there. And you need an engine, add it down there. And you got a rocket, and you need a parachute. So yeah, I'm just making a crappy rocket for you to see. Ta-da! There's my crappy rocket. So what happens, that uses the engine there. The engine was called, yeah, LV230 liquid fuel engine. Okay, these are powerful, but they use fuel more. These are less powerful. As you can see, the cup is smaller, but they're more efficient. These are another type of engine. They're mainly used for landing. Yeah, so I have that. So I'm going to chuck that away. Oh, sorry. Put that back. Normally, this engine uses from that fuel tank, which is the FL2400 fuel tank. And that's the module. And that's the parachute. So yeah, this is a really crappy piece of crap. So I'm just gonna load some of the rockets I already built. So as you can see, I have many rockets. I'll show you the one I use quite a lot. Here's the Ultra Orbiter. This is easy. I use this rocket mainly to get into orbit around Kerbin. Though it's not powerful enough to get to the moon, whatever. And yeah, this is its design. Has a pretty good design. Has a tricupola here, so it divides into three. And yeah, it's got a lander at the top, as you can see. And yeah, those are monopropellant fuel tanks, monopropellant thrusters. We got struts here, so the top doesn't wobble around. Now fins, you need fins, and you've basically got the bottom. That. And you've got a few booster rockets, which are RT-10 solid fuel boosters. All these are liquid engines, these ones. And yeah, that's about it. And I'll show you some more. And I've also got, let's see, the one I used to get to the moon is called, I normally use a super subject. Yeah, it's a bit bigger prototype of the Ultra Orbiter, though yeah, it can get further. As you can see, this is the super subject. The super subject has a secondary booster rockets here. So what happens is these, you see, those are radial decouplers where my mouse is, that is, and when you press space it fires a command. So what a decoupler does, it separates. So if I press space and fire this decoupler, that will separate from that. So that will separate from that. And if I press space, that means that bit will separate from the main part. But these ones here don't have decouplers. So they're only one fuel tank, while the original has two, as you can see. Two there. And okay, I know this is confusing, but I'm sorry. It's confusing. Anyways, so what happens is these can detach, these can't. So these have to come in, fire to help give an extra thrust. So today we'll be flying this rocket. Okay, but I'll show you some more, especially the biggest ones I have. Some of them are seriously crazy big. I forgot, was it max power or was it Titan? Oh yeah, it was Titan. Titan isn't the biggest, but wait, see there, it says the green text, 101 parts, 8 stages, shows you all the... Sorry, I'll show you the Titan. Where did you go? 250? I'm just seeing which one has the most. 250. It's 223. The powerhouse has 223. Okay, so it looks like Titan's the biggest. So yeah, there we go. Load. Okay, this is gonna take a bit of time to load. This thing is humongous. It's a monster. Though it still works, but yeah, having it being really big isn't that efficient. Though it works pretty well actually. But very hard to control. You definitely need a SAS module, an advanced SAS module. So yeah, you can see its shadow. I'll show you the actual rocket. Yes, this rocket is humongous, I know. Yeah, that's it. The Titan. Okay, this rocket may be a bit exaggerated, but it's the biggest one I have. Let's look at that. I wonder how much power that produces. Okay, so that's enough for the boring part. I'm going to show you the flight. So I'm going to load my super subject. I'll go over a few things and then we'll launch. Okay, where did my super subject go? Oh, there it is. It sucks because there's limited pieces for demo. And not as much as the full version, definitely. But the full version costs money. Costs stupid money. Okay, so I've got our super subject. Okay, so we'll go over some things. these here, you see that section, sorry, the green, that doesn't actually show the right thing. I'm just watch where my mouse is. You see that thing over there? That's a SAS module. This, see? That's a SAS module. SAS stands for Stability Augmentation System, and is used mainly for stabilizing the ship during flight. These are RV-105 RCS thruster blocks. Basically, they're just monopropellant thrusters. These are monopropellant tanks. So they use fuel from here. And these are stacked decouplers. See that ring with the red triangle? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Up here there are categories, so there's science, utility, aerodynamics, structural, control, propulsion, and pods. Only pod here is a command pod MK1. Yeah, which sort of sucks. Here are the fins. Yeah, you need a parachute and Pegasus mobility enhancer. Really, it's just a ladder. LT1 landing struts and Telus mobility enhancer. So I've got that in my lander. Landing struts, ladders, and mobility enhancer over there. So yeah, that's about all the components. And oh, you got the very important, actually, what's that doing there? I don't need that. Once you grab something to delete it, you put it into the bar and click and it gets deleted. Another most important, if your rocket is big, you need connector struts to help, you know, keep it together, or else it'll wobble and detach during flight and they'll split up, and you don't want that to happen. So yeah, over here is your commands. Each icon represents an engine, a decoupler, or a solid booster rocket. So these icons, you have to remember, represent solid booster rockets. These represent engines. These represent decouplers. Now that's a radial decoupler. Radial decouplers are vertical, as you can see, and horizontal ones, like the stack decoupler, is horizontal. So that's about it. Why is... oh, okay, that was just stupid putting that away. Yeah, to build stuff, say I'm gonna add, I don't know, add some random crap, like this fuel tank. Here, if you say press 3, you know how it's in a 3 pattern, when I put it on, you'll have 3. Like that, you saw that? Oh man, this is zapping. Okay, see? 3. But if I change it back to 1, it will only have 1. So that's what that's used for. This is used to test center of mass, center of lift, and center of thrust. So that's about it. See, at the very top of the command list, you got the parachute. You used that last. So let's launch. Okay. I recommend you do the training before you start the sandbox, because training is very important. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, because I had many accidents that I don't want to tell you about that happened when I didn't train. And they were pretty nasty, and these guys down there died. Okay, so this is basically what it's like when you're flying a rocket, in demo, that is. Over here you got your astronaut. I have Jebediah Kerman. If you press EVA, he'll come out of the rocket. If you press IVA, you'll like view from his point of view. So yeah, see? See, that's what I mean. And you can even see his shoes. Yep, see his shoes. And see oxygen tanks. Okay, so Okay, if you press, you see the navigator ball? The blue represents like sky, orange represents the ground. It shows you where your rocket is pointing. W, S, A, D, and E and Q and E represent your roll, pitch, and yaw. AD represents yaw, and QE can control roll, and WS controls pitch. So I'll be doing a polar orbit today, and shift and control controls the thrust. You can see over here, moving up and down. That is your speed, meters per second. That up here is your acceleration. That is where you are in the atmosphere. This is your altitude. That's actually, I don't know what that is. That's your SAS, RCS. Remember the monopropellant? Because there's no air in space, fins won't work, so use those small thrusters to change your direction. And to switch that on, you press R, and yeah, it comes up. And to switch to switch the SAS on, you press T. So since I press T, it locks on. So that's what the stability augmentation system does. It locks on. So it locks on. So it's pointing upwards right now. So the signs, there's supposed to be signs there. They actually mean different things. One is prograde vector, then retrograde vector. Then there's, waypoints and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll get launching. And the commands, when I press space, all these icons will fire like this. You press M to go to your map, and it basically shows you your map. That's a bit loud. And for each icon, there's a fuel bar to represent how much fuel is left. As you can see, all the things are changing. Yeah, your computer gets pretty laggy if the spaceship is pretty big, like my one is. Though after a while, it gets better. Once you have less parts on your ship. So, yeah, I'm flying right now. I'm still amateur at this game, so I'm not a pro or anything, but I guess I'm okay. So our solid fuel is nearly out. So once they're out, they get detached by the radial decouplers. Like this. You saw that. Okay, so we only have these rockets left. I have it on full throttle right now, as you can see there. Okay, so they're nearly out. So you have to start like turning, because if you want to get into orbit, you can't just head straight up. You have to turn. You have to orbit above the atmosphere, because the atmosphere has drag and it'll slow you down and you won't be able to orbit. So yeah, you have to be above the atmosphere before you even start thinking about orbiting. Yeah, says whether it's suitable for orbiting or not. It'll say orbit when I get high enough. And that's nearly run out and it's going to detach. Yeah, so I'm above the first bar of atmosphere, so I'm gonna lean 5 degrees north because my polar orbit is gonna start going off north. As you can see, that's shifting. Oh man, it's going out of control. Turn my... Yeah, that's good. Now I've leaned 10 degrees, but that's okay. Yes. Okay, so once my solid fuel runs out, I'll just be left with those ones, and after those runs out, they'll get separated. So I only got 3 rockets firing. See those? Those are redundant fuel tanks and engines. They're just adding extra weight, so that's why I had the booster rockets there to compensate for that extra load. As you can see, I'm getting pretty high. That's my atmospheric bar. Gonna lean a bit more. 45 degrees. So it'll be a direct right angle. Actually no. Be a direct 45-degree angle. Which is perfectly diagonal. Okay, as you can see on my navigatable, it's good. No. I'm not gonna answer him. Because I'm in the middle of a video. See? Separated. Like that. Okay, I'm heading into orbit right now. I need to lean up a bit. I haven't got enough height. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to check my map to see how my trajectory. So AP represents your aopsis. It's the highest point of your orbit. And PE represents your periapsis, represents the lowest point of your orbit. Okay, so I have to wait until that reaches the end. Then I can start going horizontally adjacent to the Earth. Kerbin. I keep saying Earth because it basically is Earth, but I should call it Kerbin. So yep, gonna go horizontal right now, and yeah, got it. Okay, so too high. It's too high. You need to go below the horizon. Like that. Okay, that's good. Now the orbit should be expanding. Okay. I'm actually just gonna wait till I get to the aopsis. So what you basically do to raise your aopsis, you burn prograde vector at the aopsis to raise your periapsis. To raise the aopsis, you burn prograde vector at the periapsis. So it's, vice versa. So burn prograde vector here, that gets larger, the periapsis gets larger. If you burn it at the periapsis, then the aopsis gets higher. So basically that's it. And if you burn retrograde vector at the aopsis, your periapsis decreases. which will be needed when we're trying to land. So speed time up a bit. Oh, that was close. You have to be careful when you warp time up here. But make sure you don't pass the point. Okay, so you can bring up your navigator ball here. So as you can see, that mark there means prograde vector. So yeah, I'm gonna face that there. And then prograde vector. As you can see, that should be. Oh damn it! I just ran out. Okay, that's just going good. I need to keep up with the sign. So that sign, that yellow icon down there, is prograde vector. If it has a cross in it, that means it's retrograde vector. So yes, we are forming a nice orbit. And our periapsis should appear soon. And it appears right there. There's our periapsis, and it's getting larger. There we go. So, got ourselves into orbit. A decent orbit, I guess. Okay, so, looks like what we'll have to do. I'll raise it so that the apoapsis will be the same, nearly the same as the periapsis, so it'll be fully circular. So as I said, to raise the periapsis, burn prograde vector at the aopsis. It's what I did just then. I burnt prograde vector here, and like this orbit came into shape. So we're just going to speed up time. As you can see, that's the moon. I'm going to show you the moon actually, just to show you the stupid moon. I can just set it as my I can set it as my focus, but I just feel like doing this because I feel like a boss when I do. Okay, so yeah, that's the moon. I guess it's sort of like our Earth moon, but whatever. Okay, so we're back here. Now, I have to check the altitude because that's the lowest point. If my lowest point is in the atmosphere, I'm going to get slowed down and my orbit trajectory is going to change and I'm possibly going to land or crash. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to speed up my time. Okay. At my periapsis right now. As you can see down there, I'm passing my retrograde vector. Okay, I'm coming back to my apoapsis very soon. And I'm gonna slow down. Okay, that's good. Now I'll just go to my. There's my. Oh damn it! That's retrograde. I need to get to prograde. Damn it! No, no, I will not let you do that. No. Okay, there it is. There it is. There we go. Okay, you guys should be looking at my nav ball if you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, now I've lined up and lock that in. Oh damn, I've gone past aopsis, but that's not too much of a problem. So I'm gonna raise that. So that's 1.8 and then that's 1.72. So they're both pretty high. Still want to get them the same, so I'll speed up till it goes back to the aopsis. Press X to execute all thrust, all of the engines you have going. So the throttle will instantly go down if you press X. Okay, I'm gonna get ready. Don't want to be like last time and be late. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I have been lined up now. And I'll just have to wait till I get closer to the apoapsis. I keep saying aopsis, I don't know why. It's the apoapsis. Sorry for that. I am very sorry. Which means gonna speed up time until we get there. Double time. Okay, we are literally we are like very close, so I'll start firing it now. Okay. 1-8. 186. Oh man, why does it just keep doing this? I'm gonna decrease the apoapsis, therefore burning retrograde vector, since I'm at the periapsis right now. If I burn retrograde vector, it will decrease the aopsis. Decrease its altitude. I'm sorry, Mr. Apoapsis. You're going down. Going down, Mr. Apoapsis. Okay, so let's see. Damn it, I'm like far away from the periapsis now. Okay, 185, that's 180. 181, 180. So, okay, that's circular enough. Let's just keep it at that. Okay, everyone happy? We'll just keep it at that, okay? Good polar orbit. As you can see, it's a bit of an angle. That's because the Earth itself is tilted on its axis. Oh, sorry everyone. I have to say Kerbin, not Earth. Okay, so let's go back to our ship. Okay, as you can see, this is our ship and we are orbiting. And there's music once you get into space. Yeah, so I'll just let you hear it. So yeah, as I told you earlier, EVA will make the astronaut come out. Like that. And extend the ladder. And now I'm just gonna let go. And press. Now I'll press R so my jetpack's now on. And I'm flying around. Remember that scenario I did? Well yeah. That's what I mean, see? Oh, that's a moon over there. Still got a bit of debris on the moon. I remember that time when I was on the moon. And, like, the jetpack actually can lift you off the moon. So it can literally fly around. And like, I was flying horizontally to the surface. And very fast, and I crashed into the land. Some crashed into the terrain. Somehow, yeah, Bill Kerman survived. Somehow he survived that. And he slid across the lunar surface for about 5 minutes, I'm serious. He just kept sliding across the lunar surface. I mean, when he met a bump, he would just get bumped into the air and come back down and keep sliding. It was just stupid. I mean, he was sliding for that long. And I lost my ship. So I ended the flight because I was flying around, hit the ground. Well, that rhymes. Hit the ground, slid, and missed my ship. And lost it because I like went 5 kilometers away from my ship. And lost it, ended the flight, and that ship became debris. So yeah, I guess it's pretty beautiful. As you can see, that's the North Pole. Arctic. Just to let you know, little kids, the North Pole, there isn't actually a pole. It's just a geographical point on the Earth. And there's no evidence that Santa Claus lives there, okay? So, yeah. I'm flying around. And if you right click the guy, we show how much fuel, 72.8%. Let's just say I was doing some repairs, right? So I'm going to my engine, I'm doing my repairs and I have to stay there for 15 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Okay, so I fixed it. Actually, I'm gonna try something. I know this is mean. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna drive into the thruster. Yep, he's knocked out. Damn it! No! No! My ship! Come back here! How much fuel? I don't have enough fuel. Oh man. Oh crap. No! No! Come back! I need you! Come back here. Come back. Okay. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Yes, I've made it back to my ship safely. Where's the ladder? Where did the ladder go? It was on the other side. Yep, on the other side. Okay. Yeah. You grab one. Okay, so we'll make that come back. Retract the ladder. And you can go back in. Okay, so that was, I don't know. Ooh, I can't really bother with that. Speed up time, so we're like, how the fuck is this shit under acceleration? Ship isn't even under acceleration, man. Okay, now we'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're over. There's some islands here. Don't know what they're about. This land. Okay, so now I'm actually going to decide to land. Is that enough? Actually, no. It wasn't enough for you, so I'll just do a few orbits. Oh, sorry, I wasn't. I didn't know my. Oh, I didn't know my orbit was that way. So sorry, that wasn't the North Pole. That was the South Pole. So basically, to land, you go to your aopsis and then burn retrograde vector to decrease the altitude of your periapsis until it hits the Kerbin surface. I'm just waiting so that where the periapsis is, it'll hit land, because I really don't want to land in the ocean. Telling the truth. Oh, that's a weird formation. I discovered that thing there. It's like a sunken volcano thing. We learned that in geography today. School. Freaking school. Okay, I'm my apoapsis. Oh, why did it just shift? It's just weird, man. Is it a suitable position? Who gives? I'm gonna decide to just land at the North Pole or something like that. Don't really feel like doing any shit. Yep, that's retrograde vector. And what the fuck, man? Okay, there we go, man. We are at retrograde vector. And we're burning hard. As you can see, aopsis decreases, goes into Kerbin surface, and I shall be landing right there. Okay, so I am on a landing trajectory right now. Yep, land. But hell no. I don't want to land in that lake over there. No, I really don't. I keep down so I don't land in that lake. I'll speed up time, see where I actually go. Okay, so here's the important bit. Okay, so the music stopped because I was getting close to Kerbin. I'm currently re-entering atmosphere. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad. Do you know why? I need to use this to burn prograde vector. Holy, oh man, no, don't tell me. Oh yeah, that's good. What? No. Down. Got this all wrong. Piece of crap. No, change that around. Okay. Jettison. Okay, so I've jettisoned that thing. Now my parachute is gonna open once I'm deep enough. So yeah, that's debris I left. Still has fuel in it. I didn't use it. Wasting fuel. How unwise. Okay. The parachute opens around there where my mouse is. So it's gonna open soon. And it slows me down too. So it opens about... Where's my fuel tank? Oh, there. It's gonna open just about. Yep, it's gonna open very soon. Yeah, it's gonna open like that. And yeah, it will drastically slow my speed down. Hopefully. And my debris down there is gonna crash into the surface. Man, I hope this slows me down enough. Okay, so now, see, retrograde vector. So the prograde vector is where you're going, retrograde is opposite where you're going. So I'm pointing opposite, as you can see. And I'm pointing opposite, and then turning my engines on so I can kill the velocity. Killing the velocity is so fun. I have to keep in line with the retrograde vector. Actually, I don't bother with the retrograde vector. I'm just gonna go to the center, which is over here. And it's actually really hard to control. Okay, that's good. I'll turn it off now. I'm below 100, and I just scored above 100. So, yep, I'm coming in pretty well. I'm quite sure that fuel tank I jettisoned has hit the surface. I'm going to turn my RCS off. I'm landing pretty well. Shouldn't have any major problems. If I fail this landing, please don't laugh at me. I shouldn't lower them yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet! Shut up! There we go, it shut it up. Damn it. It's 120 meters per second, that's bad. Even increases. So yeah, that's my altitude. It's above sea level, so you may be a few meters above sea. It might say something like 10 meters, even when you're on the ground, but that's because it only calculates above sea level. So I'm getting really close to the ground. Trying to kill my velocity. The parachute opens to a bigger version. I'll show you. Like that. And it reduces the speed a lot. To that much. So I'm going to lower my struts. Landing struts. Okay, when I get very close to the surface, I'll actually... It's funny how the sky has different colors, like white, then like, I don't know what's that, then light blue, and then dark blue, and then it's nearly like black. I guess that's dark blue. Yeah. But one thing they don't have in Kerbal Space Program is that they don't like have... There's no heat added to your spacecraft when it's re-entering the atmosphere at very high speeds. Okay, I should start killing it. Okay. Okay, I just landed successfully. Like a boss. Like a boss. Okay, so just do that. Okay, so now this guy can come out now. Whoa, what are those? Those mountains. Oh, they're pretty high mountains. Okay, so yeah, let's go down. Okay, so there's my Kerbal. And so you can use a jetpack, but it doesn't rise you into the air. Unfortunately. See? Doesn't work. But it does increase your jumping. I've tried jumping on the moon and it's pretty fun. So this is it. I've landed. Yep. And this is demo. I've landed in Kerbal Space Program demo. So yep. That's a nice view. I'm gonna end the flight now. Actually no. I'm gonna make him go back before I end the flight. Oh, just go to the freaking thing, you little douche. Oh my god, that will poke through your freaking helmet and then make you... Oh yeah, this is Kerbin. This is Kerbin, so even if he doesn't have his suit on, he can still breathe and everything. So climbing up ladder into the hatch. Okay, so he's inside the ship. Gonna end the flight now. Thanks for watching. So after the flight ends, there's a flight results. and it explains everything that happened. I'm not going to go over that and bore you out with it, so I'm just going to go back to the Space Center. Yeah, so thanks for watching. This is KSP demo, Kerbal Space Program, and here are the full version features. I recommend this game. It's really nice, and yeah, really nice. Cool, see? Hundreds of parts, from solar panels to nuclear-powered engines. A vast array of parts is available to you. Build bases and space stations. Dock spacecraft together to assemble space stations, massive spaceships, and even build bases on other planets. A vast solar system. Explore several unique planets and moons throughout the Kerbal solar system. Spaceplanes. The spaceplane hangar lets you build airplanes, winged spacecraft, or anything in between. Modding support. Expand the game with literally thousands of user-made add-ons available on Spaceport, KSP's official mod site. So yeah, there are mods for this game, like there are mods for Minecraft, which I play a lot. Unlimited flights and saves. Build yourself a space fleet or set up a colony on another world and create as many saves as you want. Frequent and pretty massive updates. There is a lot of new stuff coming, and with the full version you get free access to all future game updates. Get the full version. Quit. So I'll be quitting now. Full version costs money. So for demo, you're playing as version 18.9 or something. So yeah, but when you get the full version, yeah, you get to update it. So thanks for watching. This is Harry Lou. Harry Lou, Save the Penguin 9. Please subscribe, click like, and comment. If you put a comment down, I promise that I will comment back, okay? So please comment, and I'm actually thinking about adding a profile picture to my YouTube account because I don't have one. So yeah, subscribe. All my subscribers are my friends. I really want some public subscribers. So yeah, goodbye. See ya. Thanks for watching.